Yeah, how are you doing today? How was your day? How's the weekend going?
It's going fine. Yeah, it's good.
It's good. Okay, cool. Uh, so start with our introduction. Okay, so let me introduce myself first. Okay, so my name and I'm having around 11 years experience in IT. I'm working for different companies, different domains. Yeah. Uh, could you also please introduce yourself?
Yeah, sure. So, hi sir. I'm a fourth year engineering science student
Okay.
at IIT Hyderabad.
Okay.
So, I've recently done my internship at ADP, where I was a software engineering intern.
Hmm.
So, I had to work on the migration of the monolith architecture to microservice.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I used what we say Spring Boot to I wrote services in Spring Boot. Apart
Okay.
from that, I so uh, president of my student council, where I
Hmm.
was where I learned many leadership skills, which helped me in backing up my technical skills as well.
Okay.
Yeah, yes,
Cool.
sir. So apart from that, I like to play chess in my free time.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Uh, this should be your first round, right, Rishi?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Cool. So I'll tell you about the interview process. So this is basically a DSA round. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, you might have gone through a lot of DSA problems already
Yes, sir.
because you're a fourth year student. Okay, so I think that's all. Yeah, and I have a few basic questions at the end. Okay, cool. So without wasting much of your time, let me quickly paste the first question. Yeah, so the question should appear on the left side of the screen.
Okay.
You can read the question, and then if you have any doubt, we can discuss.
You're given a zero index study, nums length zero index. Okay. Number I represents the maximum length. Model which you can jump to any. Okay. Yeah. Comes to 3154. To number of jumps to reach the last index. And one auto. Okay, so number of jumps to reach the last index to reach the last index. So two one step from index 0 to 1, and then three steps to last index. Yeah. I'll just explain the question with what I have understood, sir.
Yeah, yeah,
So
please.
I'm understood that uh, the first index which I'll be having is the maximum length of the jump which I'll be able to do. So
Yes.
from 2, I'll be having an option either to, if I will let me take the first example, 2,
Hmm.
3,
Hmm.
1, 4. So if
Yes.
I'm going with 2, I have the ability to go to 3 or 1. That's the maximum.
Right.
1 is the maximum.
Right.
2 steps.
Hmm.
So my goal here is to find the minimum number of steps to reach the jumps of last index, basically. So I need to ensure
Hmm.
that I take the maximum number so that I have the maximum length to reach the last index. That will
Okay.
be one of the priorities.
Hmm.
So if we, in this case, if we take, if 2 jumps 1 step, which is 3,
Hmm.
now the 3 step, it has the ability to jump 3 steps.
Right.
Now in 2 jumps, it will be able to complete the goal.
Okay.
Yeah. If it does not take the 1 steps, if 2 has the possibility to take 2 steps, it
Hmm.
will be 2 steps, then it will be having the ability to take 1 step. Because
Hmm.
from 2 it will go to 1, from 1 it can only go to 1, from then 1 to 4. So the
Okay.
number of steps here are 3, which is
Hmm.
increasing, which we
Right.
don't want. We want the
Right.
minimum number of steps. Okay.
Hmm.
So, uh,
So brute force, what I see here is like O of n square. Like we can go, we can use greedy if we want, because we want the maximum number, right? So
Okay.
we can use greedy. That's the first suggestion which I will have. I have.
Okay. So
So
how it would be big O n square with greedy? So
no,
how would
no,
you?
with greedy it will be often. The first
Okay.
approach with greedy it will be often, because
Okay.
I'll be searching the n. What we say? The worst case it will be often.
Okay.
So let me just, yeah. So I'll write the function here. Like first the function how it
Yeah.
will
So
be.
what would be your strategy? Let's say 2, 3, 1, 1, and 4.
Yes,
So
sir.
what is your strategy? Like, you start from zeroth index. The number you got
Yeah.
is 2. So you have option
Mhm.
like 3 and 1. So what will you
Yeah.
choose and why?
So what is the farthest position?
Hmm.
I am in the ith position. I
Hmm.
have the ability to jump to the farthest position is I
Hmm.
plus the index which I am there, plus the
Okay.
length of the index there. So what I'm
Okay.
thinking right now is that my
Hmm.
approach will be like I'll be thinking that the
Hmm.
what we say, the farthest part or the last
Right.
maximum length which I can go
Right.
will be mm, I plus
Hmm.
the index present in that ith index plus exact
So it
index.
would be like 3 plus 1. Is it what you're trying to say?
Yeah, 3 plus 1. Perfect.
Okay. Okay. So let's say 3 plus 1 is 4.
Yeah.
And this is 1. So 1 plus 2, it would be right. So 3.
Mm.
So then,
No, no, no. I did not get tell me.
okay. So basically 3 is, I mean, 3 plus 1 is
Right.
4.
Good. Yeah,
And you can
perfect.
also jump to 1. So
Yeah,
1 index of 1 is 2. 2 plus 1. So it would be
yeah,
3.
yeah,
So now I will choose a bigger one. Is it?
yeah.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
That's better, right? If I take the bigger one, I'll
Hmm.
be able to go with the
Hmm.
what we say, I'll be able to complete it in less number of steps.
Okay. Cool.
This
Cool. You
is the
can
idea which
start
I'm
writing.
currently having.
It's
Like I'll try to first I'll try to write the code.
hmm.
I'll then if I think of a better solution, I'll let you know.
Sure. Sure.
Yeah. So I'll write the first function here.
Hmm.
So int. Okay, we are jumping
Okay.
vector. I'll take this vector as nums, which we use it daily in this kind of problems. So int n will be the size of the array
Hmm.
or the vector.
Okay.
So what we require the answer is the number of jumps here. So I'll declare the jumps which we are having, which will be 0 initially. I'm initializing. So I'll just directly run a loop. Then I'll identify what we require.
Okay.
I plus plus. So what the first intuition which we had was that I'll be having the farthest
Hmm.
far equal to 0, far equal to max of far comma I plus nums I. Okay, this is the approach which we are having. This is the first idea which we got. Now we are saying that if it reached what the final destination is we require is n minus 1.
Hmm.
N minus 1 is the final step which we want. So we want to reach n minus 1. So if we are saying that if I is n minus 1, if we are reaching the ith position with the jump, because now the far will shift.
Hmm.
Okay, I equal to, okay, think I plus n minus 1. Okay, okay. We are adding the jumps. No, we can't add jumps if it is equal to. Okay, I need to have one more which will have the what we say it, which will monitor my steps, which will
Okay.
monitor my jumps. I need to have something to monitor my jumps. So I'll
Okay.
like current jump with the current j position which we are having. If
Okay.
it is I is equal to 0, which is the first jump which we'll have, we'll say that count it. Add this as one jump. Okay,
Okay.
we'll add it one jump, and we'll say now the current j is the farthest.
Okay.
Am I sounding right?
Yep.
Because we're, yeah, okay. now what we are thinking, okay, we are going like this, we are jumping. So I'll just use one pen and paper. I'll just calculate with one case and
Yeah,
or
sure.
else just return it.
Hmm.
Then we'll just iterate with one example so that my like we'll able to understand like if there is any mistakes.
Yeah, sure.
So I'll run the code here. So it's saying I have mistakes in the vector int hashtag include vector.
Okay, you need to take some hard-coded inputs as well. Yeah, the code
Yeah.
I'm fine. Hmm.
Okay. So int main, let's just change this. We'll say int main vector int nums is equal to you just give me some example or else we'll
You can take the same example.
take the same thing. Like it will be
Yep.
easy for us. 2 3 1 1 4 is the int main. Yeah, that should be, and we are gonna output is jumps. So we are gonna take
Hmm.
the jumps is equal to jumping of nums, and we are gonna return or we are gonna see out
Okay.
jumps. That's that should be fine, and we are gonna return. So this is the current code.
Okay.
It's saying okay, you're wrong with return. Okay, return will do it. Return 0 then. It's all our bug. So it's saying answer is 3. So there is an issue here.
Yep.
We are not able to find the like it's supposed to give 2.
Yes.
I'll just try to see what the mistake I have done here.
All right. Yep.
So okay, okay, okay. Shouldn't we not? Okay, I guess I missed the edge case. I'm
Hmm.
going with n minus one also.
Okay.
Okay, it is counting the reaching also as one jump, I guess. Let me just subtract one. Like I'll not consider the last test case. Maybe
Hmm.
that should fix the problem here.
Okay.
Try to run. Yeah, it is fixing the problem here.
Cool. Now
Yeah.
I'll tell you a scenario. Let's test for. Can you run this again? Yeah. Okay. So I'll tell you a scenario. One corner case where it is failing.
Okay.
Yeah. So now you can see, like, with the current input, it is not
Hmm.
reachable to the last. Still, it is
Okay.
giving 3. So let's return in this case. Let's return -1.
Okay. Return minus one.
Yeah.
Where? Okay. Which case you are saying?
Okay. So you can see the current input 242 110 and 4. Okay.
One
So
minute.
it doesn't matter how you try, you will end up to this 0. 0 means you
Yeah.
can't move forward. So
Yeah.
now
Yeah.
you're not at the last, but still, yeah.
Okay. So, if it is 0, I need to ensure that it should have the ability to jump once. No, but I can't, right? Because minimum number of jumps to reach. Okay, I should not go to. Okay, okay, I need to. Okay, this is edge case which I have to return -1.
Hmm.
Understood, understood, understood. Okay, okay. So what I can write is that
Hmm.
if it is not reaching the if it is not reaching
Hmm.
I minus one here in after
Okay.
the loop,
Okay.
which means that cur j is not equal to n minus one,
Okay.
which is the current location of the jump, right?
Hmm.
So I'll say that if cur j is not equal to n minus one, then let's say that return -1. Just this should fix. Let us run once.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is giving -1.
Yeah. Let's move it back just to be sure. Yeah. Cool. Okay. So The second part of the problem, I just paste the question. Just give me a second.
Yeah.
Now let's add one cost array to it. Now we
Okay.
would, I mean, we used to minimize the minimum number of jump. Now we will try to minimize the cost. Okay. So how the cost works is like, you can see the array. Okay, let me copy this here. Yeah. Okay. So now you can see the cost from jumping 2 is 5.
Okay.
Okay. And that you'll always have to take, like, for first jump you'll
Hmm.
have to take. Now you have a choice, like, jumping to
Hmm.
3 will make
Hmm.
next jump cost 8. Okay,
Yeah.
jumping to 1 will make it like
Hmm.
1. So now the scenario is changed. So you
Yeah.
understood the problem. Now we are trying to minimize the cost. So what
Hmm.
strategy change you will have?
Okay, let me think one. So till now, what we were doing is to maximize the from two. Now, in place of nums I,
Hmm.
now the situation will be costs IA. This is
Okay.
what I'm able to input just after seeing it.
Okay. Yeah, think about it. We have enough
Okay.
time.
But here I'm not okay. I no the question is to find the least cost to reach the position of last position. That's the final
Yes.
question, right?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
But I'll be starting with zeroth position. That is for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
So initially I'll be have the ability to move to no, this will not change because this is the current position which is telling
Hmm.
the length is same, just adding is the cost. So this should not change.
Yeah, length doesn't matter, right? Because
Yeah, yeah.
uh,
Hmm?
length doesn't matter, right? I mean, for this
Uh,
example, I'm taking same.
okay. No. What I'm asking is that in the
Hmm.
previous case,
Hmm.
if I was at two, I had the ability
Yeah,
to go
yeah,
to
that
one
rule
length.
is same.
That condition is there, right?
Yes.
That condition is there. There is no change required in the our old code. What additional we should add is the cost criteria. So
Yes.
one thing will be int cost
Hmm.
0, and we'll add one more vector int and
Cost. Yep.
cost. Um, yeah, I'll write costs and costs here so that I'll be having. So now what you are thinking is that we adding that okay. Wherever the current is, I'll be adding the cost. This is the approach I'm thinking.
Hmm.
Because we have to have the what we say. Uh, we need to okay. This should work. Like if you have an example, like we can. I'll be able to trial it out and understand if there is a mistake.
Hmm.
So I guess this should help us. So I'm returning the cost itself, or
Hmm.
shall I return it like this? What we say, jump comma cost, jumps comma cost.
Okay.
Like what is the requirement here in the question?
You just need to return
The
the
cost,
minimum
right?
cost that is required. Yeah.
Yeah,
You don't need to
minimum
return jump.
cost. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Here I'm not able to take the minimum cost. I guess 1 minute. This approach. Okay, I need to think in different direction. Okay, this is okay. Okay, I'm able to sense that like the greedy solution which we are trying is not gonna work because I'm not able to. Okay. Can I have an example here?
Yeah. So the
Yeah.
example that is given already, you can
Yeah,
see.
I'll write the same example here.
Yeah.
Nums 03 114 vector cost. So here we are declaring the cost
Okay.
5813 Now we are gonna have int cost is equal to jumping nums comma cost. return cost. So this is the approach we are having. I'm mostly this won't work because let me just think a second. So answer is giving 2, but the actual answer is 3. Okay, the cost should be why it is taking a lower cost.
Yeah.
It is going from 0 to 1, which is costing from 5 to 8, which
Yeah.
is 30 from
Yeah,
0
I think I said something wrong. Like, we are trying to
to
minimize the cost, but the
uh,
output should return the minimum number of jumps that are required
okay.
within
Yeah,
which.
I was like, that's what. Now it's better, I guess,
Hmm.
because the answer is 9 here. So, anyways, I have done a mistake. Like,
Hmm.
still I have done a mistake. Like, mostly okay, because cost is 9, right?
Hmm.
It is giving 3, so I have done a mistake. So let me just again let me think. For cost, shall I use minimum cost? Like I remember approach of DP approach, but I'm
Hmm.
not sure like how to think about it. So let me just
Yeah,
so I need the minimum of DP. Okay, okay. Let me. So let's declare a DP. DP means the DP of 0 is equal to 0. So we are iterating from I to n. We'll try a recursive DP here. Okay, I plus plus. Here I'll return. I'll say that if the DP of I is, and let's continue because initializes isn't max. I guess I have one iterative solution. Like I'm not 100%
okay.
sure. Let me just work on it.
So what you're thinking?
So what I'm thinking is that initial I'll do a recursive DP.
Okay.
Like what I will do is that I need to find the cost again and again, right? From 5,
Hmm.
I'm telling it that you can go to 8 or you can go to 1. Do one
Okay.
thing, go to 8, then check,
Hmm.
then go to find the path. I'll calculate all the parts and I'll store it in the particular DP. Then
Mm,
I'll return the least.
okay.
What I'm
So how
thinking.
will you store all the paths?
So in DP we can I'll initialize a vector there.
Hmm.
So I'll say that from 5, 8, 1, from 2, you will be able to go to 3 and 1, both.
One. Okay.
So it will calculate the cost there. It will, from 2, it will keep the minimum cost there.
Hmm. Got it.
You understood,
Yeah, I
right?
got you right. Yeah.
This
Yeah.
approach
Okay.
makes little bit like it's better than the previous approach, which I'm thinking. Like the
Okay.
greedy was not up to the mark.
So
I'll
then,
try.
what is the time complexity that you're seeing
It
with this
should
approach?
be, it should be often. It should be often, like I'm thinking it should be often, but we are recursing again and again.
So how can you? Yeah. So
Which,
my question was like, how can you calculate all the paths in big of n
no,
if
no,
you're
no,
not
it's not
repeating?
often. Let me just think for a second.
Yeah.
So I'll keep that. I'll keep it. Okay, let me just once write the code. Like with writing, I'll intuit and tell the complexity. Is that fine? Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Sir. Thank you, sir. Int vector dp dp I'll initialize. I'll say that initially it is it max. Okay, then after initializing, I'll say that initial it is 0. Okay, okay, 0. Okay, I'll let it for int I equal to 0, I less than 9, I plus plus. What I'm trying to say is that if it is dp of I, which is gonna be int max, I'll say that continue because we are gonna check again initializing. So I'm gonna say continue. Then from there, what we can do is that from here, okay, And from there, I'll try to iterate. I'll maybe iterating from, okay, I can iterate till the array of size, like the nums. So from 2 to 1, I can go either I can go 1, I can go for 2 steps. So what will be for sure is that I'll be iterating till size of array at the present position. Okay, and I have to also ensure, okay, this is the condition till now what I am having. Let me forget. Again, we need to ensure that it does not exceed the size in the not going far from. Now let's go right now for let's go for G++. Later we'll write the edge cases. Okay, so what I'm trying to think is that J, we are saying that we have to take the minimum J plus minimum I plus J, and we have to add those where that is the major dp of I comma plus cost of I, and I'm gonna return dp of n minus 1. Okay, so one more case which I have to think is that I should ensure that it does not go cost of, it should be restricted to cost of n minus 1.
Yes, yes.
So this condition I have to ensure that, and I plus j does not exceeds n. This will be one more condition. Apart from that, if am I missing any? So if it, okay, one more crucial thing which I have missed here. It should start with 1 because I've already declared dp of 0 as 1, 0 is 0.
Okay.
Now if it is 0, I'll be having the condition of dp of 0 is equal to minimum of dp of 0, which we don't want. Like
Okay.
dp of 0 is already declared, it will double declare it, which we don't want here. So that
Okay.
is one case. Yes, this should give us, okay, 1 minute. It's, yeah, obviously it's R, it is nums here, right? Seeing the question and I'm, yeah, this should work. Yeah, I'll do that. Add limits. Yeah, we are getting
Cool.
the cost.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess, yeah.
It works. Just give me a second. Let me edit it a little. Let's say this.
So if we think about the complexity here, there are two for loops here I'm
Yeah.
having. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Talk about it.
So what I'm thinking is like worst case, it should be O of n square. Like I'm having two loops here and I'm gonna iterate till n, right? So if yeah, O, like it will not be, it's the worst case of n square, but it will be obviously some two squares. Like some, if we think that it will be, yeah, it will be near to of n square.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. I think we're working fine. Okay. If I ask you to pick one project which you worked recently, like for ADP or anywhere else, even
Yeah.
in college, that you think you're proud of, or maybe, and then please explain what problem it solved, and then what was your role, what was the tech stack that you have used. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll also place the question for your reference. Yeah.
So I have done my internship from this July to October 3rd, July 3rd to October 3rd. It was a 3 months internship. So I initially did not crack my internship in the early period. So I got it in the later of time.
Okay.
Once I got into the internship, it was completely new for me. Like it was my first experience in corporate world. So there I was initially assigned a project telling that we have a traditional monolith architecture here with us,
Okay.
and you have to ensure that you migrate it to microservices.
Okay.
So it was completely Java, right? So the whole monolith code, the architecture, it will be in completely Java. So I was
Okay.
not aware of Spring Boot. I was not aware of Java. I was
Hmm.
not aware of full APIs. So there were many things which I was not comfortable with.
Hmm.
But I was very good with my CPP coding. So initially, once I got the uh, task, my advisor, consultant told me to go with the understanding of RESTful APIs, how exactly it will work, understand the monolith code, understand the core business logic. Coding can be done easily, but understanding the business core logic is important. So
Okay.
here like I'm proud here to understand that I successfully understood the whole business logic in that particular what we say, the task which I was given.
Hmm.
So the task first I had to get go through of thousands of lines of code because I need to understand where exactly the API which I require is there. So it's
Okay.
like again and again it. So if in the IntelliJ, so
Hmm.
and so initial one more issue was the server issue. So then I had to run everything in setup in Eclipse. So that is an issue. Like
Hmm.
that's an issue for every backend developer, I guess. So once the setup was done, I understood the code. So writing the understanding the structure. So for the microservice, we require a controller, we require a service layer, we require an XML mapper file, we require and what we say application.yml.
Okay.
So my core business logic code in the microservices which I had to migrate, it was almost similar, but I had
Hmm.
to change some things because it was in Spring Boot and I had to document in Swagger format. So
Okay.
it was not what we say direct migration or copy paste kind of stuff.
Hmm. Okay.
I'll agree that the queries and the mappers, yeah, it was there with me. But writing the controller on my own, how much
Hmm.
code I need to require to write it in controller, how much is
Okay.
required to write in service layer
Hmm.
was the task. So understanding the whole core logic. So yeah, I would like to conclude that like, that was one of the tasks which I have what we say successfully done. At the end, I was assigned to do integration tests and unit tests pieces
Okay.
so that we release in the product.
Okay. And
Uh,
what is the Java version that you were using there?
I don't remember. It's I guess 3.0, 3.25. I guess I don't.
Are you talking about Java version or Spring version?
Spring version. Sorry, Spring version.
Okay.
I misused.
How
Yeah,
about
Spring
Java?
version.
So you learned Java recently, or
Yeah, Java. I just learned Java for understanding the code and writing the code.
okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay. In C++ also, it's I think it's the same. You can't extend. I mean, you can't inherit two
Mhm.
classes in one class, right? In C++.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know what is the reason behind it?
Two classes. So one. Okay, like I've studied this in the OOPS concept that it will like if I want one output there, like what we say, there will be
Hmm.
an I don't remember the term exactly.
Okay.
There will be an confusion or what we say, uh,
Ambiguity. Yes, talking about.
ambiguity there that it will be not. Yeah, it will give an error that saying that
Hmm.
you have uh, two classes, like which I should take. Like there
Hmm.
will be an question mark there.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't remember the exact words. Let me
So then, how multiple inheritance works in C++?
inheritance. Yeah. Multiple So in C++,
Hmm.
what we do is that so here in our code we are
Hmm.
defining a function.
Hmm.
This all will be in a class of solution,
Okay.
right? So
Hmm.
I will be able to have this kind of int jumping with like this kind of functions, multiple functions.
Okay.
but I can't use the same name there. Like I can't again declare or initialize the same name. Yeah.
Yeah, what is method overloading and overriding?
Yeah, method overloading. Yeah, I've studied it. Yeah, it's
You're from college, right? So, what was your branch? I didn't ask.
engineering science.
Engineering science. So, I mean, engineering science. What does
Yeah,
it
they
mean?
don't teach these concepts. I learned it,
Okay,
but yeah.
what does it mean? Engineering science?
So it's what we
Study of
say.
what?
Yeah, a study of all. Like it's like a mixed integrated course where I'll be in the first 2 years I'll be given an
Hmm.
option of studying everything
Okay.
based on my performance or based on my
Hmm.
interest. I can
Yes.
select which branch I can.
So
So
after
what
two
I've
years,
done
what
is,
did you select? Hmm.
so after 2 years I selected four branches. So I have to do four branches.
Oh,
Uh, yeah, so I've taken computer science, AI,
okay.
electrical, and chemical. So these four branches I had taken.
So why so diversity? I mean, like chemical also, electrical, and then computer science.
So yeah, so this course was like the idea of the course is that you need to do for sure. Like you have no option of what we say. I can only choose two or I can only choose
Oh,
three.
you have to choose four
Yeah, I need
branches.
to choose four
Oh,
for sure. So
hmm.
the reason behind that, once I researched on it, like when I was
Hmm.
joining,
Hmm.
the reason is that they want a UG student to explore, or and later if in future if he's doing a PG or anything, he'll be
Hmm.
able to understand what he wants to do and go for it particularly. So that was then a simple idea behind this course, it seems. But yeah,
Okay.
but at the end, we all learn this back-end development or front-end
Hmm.
development.
Hmm.
Because
Hmm.
of my intern, I am inclined towards back-end development. Like I understand the back-end
Hmm.
journey very well. When I saw the JD also, like this was the
Hmm.
first what we say company which was directly inclined to my set of skills.
Okay.
So yeah.
Hmm. Okay. Cool.